Hey everybody, and welcome to our Monday night class. This is a class that's all about fulfilling my childhood dreams and letting me be the person who does show and tell. So I remember I was actually only in school in a classroom setting for a year before I became homeschooled and was homeschooled throughout the entire time. So I never got to do all the show and tells that my heart desired. And I remember actually when I was a little tiny kid, going into first grade and knowing it was my week to bring the show and tell, but I just literally was like, what toy am I going to pick? Like, I have so many toys that I want to share and I cannot pick all of them. I ended up bringing this doll that I still have to this day, and I named her Hat Girl, and she was just this little cute little doll, and I carried that doll literally everywhere. And oh my gosh, now that was the only show and tell I ever got to do until today, when I am going to give you my top 10 secret products from Young Living. And let me explain what secret products mean. So there's Young Living essential oils are beyond amazing, and they're like the best in the world. Thanks, April. They're the best in the world, and we all know that. And we diffuse them every night, and we put them on our face. You know, we put frankincense around our eyes, and we put lavender in the diffuser, and peace and calming in the diffuser, and we have our little oil routines that we do. But Young Living has some products that are not talked about as much. And when I found them, I fell in love with them. I did not know they had supplements for like a year. I did not know what Ningxia was for like a year. I was like, I get my oils from Young Living. That's all. So tonight I have actually prepared a little show and tell document, and we're going to do this thing. We're going to do it officially. And I'm going to show you all of these cool, crazy products that I love from Young Living. Hopefully I didn't just mess something up with the live stream. I hope I did not. I think it's fine. We're just going to go with it. And hold on. Let me just make sure the live stream's good real quick on my phone, because that would be so sad to lose this whole thing. Let's go. OQ group. Oh, good. We're still good to go. All right, so share, and then here we go. Show and tell Young Living's best kept secrets. Okay, the first one is Eincorn Flakes cereal. Now, I don't know if you guys have tried this, but I am on a specific diet right now that's called high carb, low fat. And I picked this diet because I follow a few people on YouTube, High Carb Hannah and Kiki, Plantiful Living, and there are these beautiful girls who eat a really high carb diet, but they eat low fat, and it's a ton of vegetables, and it's potatoes, and it's, squash and tomatoes and all this really good stuff. Well, on this diet, you can eat things like cereal, and as long as it has low fat. Well, this cereal right here is like the lowest fat cereal literally ever. It's amazing, and it tastes so good. It's kind of like Raisin Bran, but it's einkorn flakes. And so what einkorn is a wheat that has not been processed. It's not been hybridized. So it still digests in the body, kind of like a gluten-free would. And so a lot of people who have gluten problems can eat einkorn completely fine. I love einkorn products, and the cereal is like one that goes on my order every month. My kids go through the cereal like crazy. Last month I ordered 7 boxes, and so we did not make it through all of those 7 boxes. We still have some boxes, but anyway, this is my first one. Nobody knows about it, but I love it, and you should totally try it. Okay, next is the dry skin serum. Now, while this is a blend of essential oils, it was designed by Gary Young specifically for his wife, who had she just wanted to look younger, and she wanted her skin to be brighter and tighter, and she wanted no wrinkles. And so he designed this, and it is amazing. Like in the winter time, when your skin is not feeling moisturized, and you want to add just the one little extra thing that's not going to mess up your makeup routine, the Essential Beauty Serum, the dry skin serum, is where it's at. So grab this. I love this. I seriously love all of these products. You have to know, I'm going to say this is my favorite about every single one, because these are my top like random 10 that nobody knows about. Okay. And if you do know about these, I want to know. If you're like, oh, I didn't know about that product, I would love to hear it, because that's always fun too. All right, number 3, Cool Azul Pain Relief Cream. This stuff is your replacement for like BioFreeze. It's your replacement for any muscle cream that you would use that you want your skin to be cooling and hot. This has actually been approved to be like recommended for people who are dealing with arthritis. It is that good and it's that powerful. And the coolest part about it is that it has obviously essential oils, but it also has the naturally occurring from the wintergreen essential oil in it, naturally occurring methyl salicylate, and that is going to give you an effect like an over-the-counter cream would. So it's got like all the bells and whistles. It's just absolutely amazing. Okay, next is Progestins Plus. Now this one is a little bit personal for me right now, and I'll tell you why I'm loving Progestins Plus right now. I am 2.5 months postpartum, and I was having some days that were like up and down and not normal. And I'm like Googling like what what is happening. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm 2 months postpartum. Like, of course that's going on. Of course I'm having hormonal swings. Of course, one moment I'm super chipper and excited, and the next moment I'm frustrated and irritated. I need some hormone help. And so what I started doing with Progestins Plus is using it. And so the bottle recommends that you put it on your wrists and your ankles. That's how the bottle recommends. Personally, I have found a more effective way for me personally to use it is I just put it directly under my tongue. I do 1 drop directly under my tongue. And I notice a huge difference, not just in my mood, but also, how can I say this discreetly? Valentine's Day is coming up, ladies. And if you want to be in the mood to do the things you might want to do on Valentine's Day, you might want to have Progestins Plus. I'm just saying. Okay. So get you some. Okay. No pun intended. Okay. Number 5, Animal Sense Ointment. You can see I spent such a lovely long time on this presentation that you can read all of the letters on the screen. Not, I'm so sorry, but it says Animal Sense Ointment. And this is like geared towards animals, but secretly it's the best all-purpose cream. You can use it for diaper rashes. You can use it for cuts. You can use it for cradle cap on babies. You can use it on, yes, animal paws if they get cut. But Animal Sense Ointment is like your go-to. Now, here's a little trick with the Animal Sense Ointment. First of all, if you love rose ointment, which is a fan favorite, Animal Sense Ointment is the exact same thing, bigger. So it's the exact same thing. There's like one teeny, weeny, tiny little difference. There's like one different oil, like way down in the list, but this has 1 billion oils in it. And the trick for this one is heat it up just a little bit by putting it in, open up the lid and then put it in a bowl of hot water, heat it up and mix it up, because that consistency is better. A while back, way before anybody was talking about mink, they had mink oil in their original Animal Sense Ointment, and then they took it out for obvious reasons. And then the consistency of it changed a little bit. So if you want that more like, kind of sounds gross to say, but like goopy consistency, you're going to want to warm it up. Okay, mineral sunscreen lotion. This one is SPF 50. The other one that they have is SPF 10. I prefer the SPF 50 just because it's more SPF. But here is the coolest part about this. It is recommended by the Skin Cancer Foundation for daily use, and it works double as a primer under your makeup, and it also works as a diaper rash cream. So one of the first ingredients is zinc, and if you know about zinc and diaper rashes, you know it's like the best thing ever. So have this and it'll work for your primer, for your sunscreen, and also for your baby diaper rash if you have a baby. And if you don't have a baby, that's fine, because sometimes adults have weird things happen and you need zinc on your skin. I had, while we're at it, just talking about all the things of Bethany World, when I was postpartum with my son Mac, I had what they called perioral dermatitis. And if you never heard of it, it is the worst skin thing you can deal with. Like it was on my face. It was so uncomfortable and it was like blaring obvious. Like if you saw me, it's the first thing you would look at because it was just like, it looks like a huge scab right here. And so I started using mineral sunscreen lotion and then Progestins Plus. Go figure. And those I put the Progestins Plus under my tongue as I usually do, and then the mineral sunscreen I just kept right there, and it was amazing. Totally fixed my problem. Okay, lip balm. This lip balm, you may think it's just a lip balm. Let me be clear, it's not just a lip balm. It is the best lip balm in the world. Again, these are my top 10, so you know I'm going to be excited about it. It keeps your lips moisturized. It's not too aggressive. It's like so amazing. And then when you're out and about, when you have an oil that you want to apply, but you need a little bit of carrier oil or like coconut oil or olive oil, you can use the lip balm and it works just great. So my father-in-law loves this lip balm. And if you knew how much he is very specific about his products, you would know that this means something. Okay, the linen spray. And I do believe I spelled linen incorrectly. Again, I'm sorry for the speed at which I put this together in the last 5 minutes. But this linen spray is doubles as a hair detangler. So I figured this out because my daughter has the most tangled hair ever. And it takes us so long to comb through it. It's ridiculous. And by the time I get combed through the one side, the other side's tangled again. Like it's just that bad. And so I one day was like, I wonder if I could spray the linen spray on it and if it worked. And it totally worked. So I've been telling people all about it. And at first, you know, when you find something and you wonder, is it just me? Like, did it work for just me? And is it? So I asked a group of people, I was like, hey, just found this hack. Try it out. And I got a message that day on Instagram from a girl. She's like, I just tried it out. It's amazing. Totally works. So grab the linen spray. What's so funny about this is my daughter, who it worked for, her name is Lennon, spelled Lennon. That's why this is so funny. All right, Shootron 3-in-1, not just for the men, ladies. This is the shampoo I use. This is the conditioner I use. This is the body wash I use. This is the shaving cream I use. This Shootron, if you like the smell of Shootron, which is basically like the best smell in the entire world, you're gonna love this because this is what it smells like. So I use it as my shampoo. Now, I'm not gonna promise you the same results that I have, okay? But my hair, I don't wash but once a month. And I'm not even kidding. It's not even oily. It's like just, and this shampoo, I swear by it. So Shootron 3-in-1, just try it. Just try it. Okay. I think this is my last one, my top 10. And I would love to hear in the comments, what are your top 10 secrets? Like if you were doing, or you don't even have to do top 10, just say your top one. If you were doing this and you were telling someone like, I got this product that I'd never heard of before, tell us what it is. This last one is Eincorn Flour. The Eincorn Flour is the same einkorn grain that I talked about in the very first one, which is the cereal, but the flour is used for baking. Now, I will tell you, it bakes more like a whole wheat, so it's kind of thicker. But if you're already doing like gluten substitutions, you're already used to baking with different types of flour, you'll learn to play with it just like I have. But I love it. I love it. And you can make rolls and you can make like, Eincorn Flour is legit. And so just to remind you, the reason why this is so amazing is it has only 14 chromosomes, which is unheard of for wheat nowadays, which is why it digests so easy. It's never been hybridized. It's the highest quality, etc. So if you have not already, grab these on your Essential Rewards. And if you are already on Essential Rewards, I want to show you and make sure you know how to use your reward points, because you can use your reward points to get these, for some of these for free. I didn't check to see if they were all redeemable, but most things are. So if you go to your virtual office and you click rewards points under, or you click ER monthly order, and then you click rewards points, you're going to get to a page that looks like this. And it'll tell you how many points you have saved up. It'll tell you how much you're earning. It will tell you when they're expiring and how many consecutive months you've been on Essential Rewards. So when you want to shop for this, You can either go directly from the shop tab, or you can go shop to redeem points now. And you just click that and add whatever products you want to try, just pay for shipping. And if the products are available, actually, you know what, while we're on this topic, I'm just going to log in and show you really quick how to know if a product is available for free point redemption. So let me log in. While I'm logging in, you go and tell in the comments what product you would have put on that list if you were doing show and tell. Like, what's one product that you're like, I love that one and I don't hear people talking about it a lot. Okay, hold on, I'm logging in. Oh, good, already logged me in. Okay, share my screen. Make sure I'm on the right one. Okay, so we're on this one, and like, let's say we want to go to essential oil singles. And so any product with this little tiny, let me see if I can even, this little tiny like bookmark on it, that means that it's redeemable. So you can see all of these oils are redeemable for these, hold on, the products. Then we go to the next, like all of these are, except for this lemon verbena, because that's a new one. I hope that's helpful. So we can go to back to categories. Let's go to something like, let's go to, here we go, nutritional. Oh, that's the nutritional. This is a good example of things that wouldn't be. This is like a carrying case that's not available, but see the blender bottle. It says it is available. That's interesting. I didn't know that. That's cool. So yeah, that's how you figure it out. So I hope this class has been helpful for you and fun for you. I hope you try some new fun things. Make sure to tell people what you love. And okay, good. I'm going to read through them really quick while we're just finishing up. Azule's for sure. Myra cleansing oil, Mighty Pro, CBD Rose Beauty Boost Serum. Oh, amazing. I love all these. All right, you guys, have a wonderful night. Thanks for hopping on, and we will see you next week for a day in the life of the starter kit bundle. Bye.